Okay, good morning. Welcome to FINAN101. Thank you for coming. Today is super cold. It's our first day, so I have 4 topics for today's lecture. So first, I'd like to introduce our Moodle page to you. It's very important, so I'd like to spend some time to introduce our Moodle page. Then I will like to focus on our assessment components. I know student, your most important concern is your grade, your marking. So I like to let you know my expectation, all right? Okay, so you can see this our Moodle page. I create several sessions. First session, the welcome session. So my idea is finance is not easy, but I hope to teach finance in an easy way. All right. Then you can see next session could be important. The flashy information. Here you can see the team link for our lecture. Right. I know some students they attend the lecture online. Welcome online student, by the way. Okay. Then I hope later I will give a tip to online student. I mean, in the classroom, we have 3 screens. It's very helpful. I mean, I can use the central screen to show my handwritten note. It's very important. Then I can use the other 2 screens to show the PowerPoint slide. All right. Assessment component. Oh, no, the next session is a lecture and the tutorial attendance. I encourage student engagement. So we have the HR credit policy. Right? So I will use the attendance activity to record your attendance, right? Or use the QR code, right? Then we have HR credit, 0.5 bonus point for each lecture and the tutorial attendance. The HR credit will go to your test 1 and the test 2. Please note, the HR credit is very small, but my purpose is to encourage students' engagement. All right. At this moment, I hide the recording activity now. I mean, I will call for recording anytime in the class. Could be at the beginning or in the middle or at the end. All right. Tutorial group selection. We have tutorial for students. Please do your selection as soon as possible. Our tutorial will start in the next week. All right. Now, our assessment component, we have several assessment components for the paper. The first one is the weekly quizzes. So we have the small quiz every week. Right? So the purpose of the quiz is to review what you have learned. So it's very simple. The quiz just includes 5 multiple choice questions for 10 minutes long. All right. Each quiz is 2% of your final grade. So you can see the quiz 1. So quiz 1 is to review our teaching week 1. Like that is chapter 1. So we will use one week to teach 1 chapter. All right. So quiz 1 is to review chapter 1. Quiz 2 is to review chapter 2 in the so on. Right. We do the quiz online. So please do the quiz yourself. It's not a group work. We have group assignment. The quiz is for individual assessment. All right, so please do the quiz yourself. So we have some setting. For example, randomization. That means the question will be random. Your question 1 will not be the question 1 for other students. All right. So, and you are unable to go back to previous question. When you answer the question 2, you cannot go back to question 1. All right. So I just want to make sure the student they do the quiz themselves. All right. By the way, some students might use AI. AI is very powerful to find the answer for the quiz. However, for the concept question, I think it's all right. You can use AI to help to answer the question, but please review the content. All right. So the purpose is to help your learning. Don't just copy the answer. Right? And then we also have calculation question in a quiz. The AI will not be able to answer the calculation question for you because I will change the number. Right? So overall, I hope that you understand the purpose of a quiz is to review what you have learned. All right? Okay, so this is our quiz. Then we still have the tests. We have test 1 and test 2. So after teaching recess, we have test 1. At the end of trimester, we have the test 2. Right? Our test has a special design. I have 2 sessions for the test. So session A will include several multiple choice questions like your quiz. All right? But I like to highlight session B. So session B will include 3 long answer questions. Right? And the student, you need to handwrite your answer and hand draw the diagram. It's very important, in finance, I always use the diagram to show the student the intuition behind the financial formula or financial equation. Right? It's very important. So like your normal test, you still handwrite your answer. Then you upload your handwritten answer to Moodle. All right. And we have some tip for you. You can see how to prepare the PDF file for your handwritten answer. All right. Our final assessment component is group assignment. Right. So the group assignment will include 4 long answer questions. Right. 4 answers like a debate, mini case, research paper study. All right. So you can have 4 members for your group. Right. So a maximum of 4 members for each group. And you can, after you decide your group member, enter your group member here. All right. So this is our final assessment component. By the way, for this one, the red copy is not allowed. All right. If we find any issue, you might get the 0 mark. Right. So all the submission need to go through a Turnitin software. The software will identify the similarity index of your submission. Right. If your similarity index is over 40%, you will receive a penalty. All right. I mean, you can find the information online, but please rewrite your answer on your own words. Don't do the direct copy. All right. Okay. This is our good assignment. Then for each teaching week, I upload our teaching material to Moodle. So students, you can download our teaching materials. For lecture, I have the PowerPoint slide and my handwritten notes. All right. Then for our tutorial, you have the question and the answer. I will upload the answer after tutorial. Okay. So this is an overall introduction to our Moodle page. Please review our Moodle page and take a look at the instruction for each assessment component. Right. If you have any question, you are welcome to discuss with me after the class. All right. So we have done Moodle page and the assessment component. Right. Now we'd like to discuss chapter 1, part 1. So you will see how I lecture the paper, right? At the end, I like to have 3 class representative. All right, so let me show you my PowerPoint slide, and you can see how we do the lecture. All right, Chapter 1, Finance in Business. Before we do the lecture, I have a tip for our online student. So in the classroom, like I say, we have 3 screens, right? And we can show PowerPoint slide and my handwritten note at the same time. For online student, you might just have 1 screen, right? So your PowerPoint slide will be here, but my handwritten note will be very small, right? Then this is the tip. You can, when I discuss my handwritten note, you can click on the handwritten note, then your handwritten note will become, the handwritten note slide will become bigger, and the PowerPoint slide screen will become smaller. So online student, you have to switch the screen yourself. But in the classroom, we have multiple screens, so it will be easier for me to deliver the lecture. So you are encouraged to attend the lecture in person, all right? So chapter outline. On this slide, we identify 5 topics for chapter 1, right? Our first topic, what finance is and why finance is important, right? By the way, in addition to English, I have the Mari translation for you, right? So today, I hope we can finish the discussion on topic 1 only, and Friday, we will continue our discussion on the other 4 topics, right? Because today is the first day, we need time to warm up. We don't need to go faster on the first day. So what is finance? Why finance is important? So for me, finance is about money, right? So in particular, how the money is raised and how the money is used, right? By business, government, and individual, right? And the student, you will find finance is interesting and enjoyable because finance knowledge can be applied to your daily decision, right? Your life decision every day, right? So here, I give you some example, all right? So like when you buy a car or buy a house, it involves finance decision. First decision is how the money is raised, right? You use debt or you use equity. That means your own money, right? You have to consider the cost of the capital, the cost of your money, right? Cost of debt, cost of equity, right? Then you need to decide how the money is used. Right. For example, you buy the car. So which car you want to buy? You want to buy Toyota or you want to buy BMW, blah, blah, blah. Right. Then this is how your money you will use. A house again. So which house you want to buy? Maybe you think you are too young. You have not yet had the opportunity to buy a car or house. But for me, education is also a finance decision. Right? For your education, how you raise your money, use the debt or use your equity, your own money, and how the money is used, which subject you like to major, right? You want to major in accounting, finance, or economics, or management, right? It depends on how much money the project will bring you in the future, right? So you can see we make a finance decision every day, right? Decision is about how to raise your money and how to use your money. Okay, money and the time. So finance is about money, and the time is very important in finance. In particular, finance is to deal with the money in the future. Right? We are dealing the money in the future. Okay? Therefore, because we are dealing with money in the future, we have three key concepts in finance: risk, liquidity, and valuation. Right? So the risk, so we're dealing with money in the future, so we might lose the money. Right? This is the risk of the money. Liquidity is the timing of the money. All right? You know, today $100 and the $100 10 years from now, they have different value because of liquidity, right? The timing, right? Then, after we know the risk of money, liquidity of money, and the amount of money, we can determine the value of the money. All right? After we know the value of money, management of the money is easy. We choose the high value, which reject the low value. So the point is value. But you might ask me how to determine the value. Here we tell you the value of money depends on risk of money, liquidity of the money. That means timing of money. All right. But how to? We will show you the detail later. All right. So you will know how to how to consider risk of money, liquidity of money, then determine the value of the money. Okay. Finance and the math. So for me, finance is money plus math. So math is an important tool for finance. All right. Some students might say, okay, I don't like math, so I am in the wrong class. Don't worry too much about math. You know, in our class, I will focus on the intuition behind the formula and the equation. I will use the hand-drawn image to show you the intuition behind the formula. All right. The idea is, for me, formula or equation is a relationship between financial variable. All right. What you need to understand is the relationship, not the formula itself. All right. After you understand the relationship, remember the formula or equation is not a problem. All right. So our focus is money. Right. It's money. So for me, math is a tool to convert the text information to number for finance decision. Right? So our focus is money. Math is just a tool. But I will make the tool, the math, easy, right? Because I will focus on the intuition behind the formula. Right? So by the way, I like to have a further discussion about the math. You know, according to this equation, finance is math plus money. So the math is finance minus money. So math is a subject with no money. Right? So this is why I don't want to major in math. I like to major in finance. All right. Okay. On this slide, we show you the three areas of finance. Right? So we have three areas in finance: investment, financial management, financial market, and financial institution. All right? So this is my idea to understand the three areas of finance. Right? So investment is to deal with the decision of investor. Right? Who are the money provider, investor. Financial management is to deal with the financial decision by financial manager, right? They are money user. Financial market and the financial institution is the link or the bridge between money provider and the money user. All right, so you can see in the finance, we have 3 key areas: investment, financial management, financial market, and the financial institution. So in our FINAN101, we will give you an introduction to finance. Right? That means chapter 2 and the chapter 4, our focus is financial market and the financial institution. Chapter 8 and the chapter 9, our focus is investment. Chapter 10 to chapter 12, financial management decision. All right, but this is FINAN101. We just give you an introduction. I mean, the issue we discuss here will be basic or simple. Right? If you like to study an advanced topic about the 3 areas of finance, for financial market, we have 200 level paper, 203. Investment, we have 202 and 302. Financial management, we have 200 and 305. Right? But 101, I hope you have basic or important understanding about the 3 areas of finance. Right? Okay, next slide. So why finance is important? So finance is a key factor in the success of any business, as well as government and individual. So business need finance to start up, operate, expand, like a business life cycle, right? Start up company, mature, right? Right, so you can see they need the finance decision over the life cycle. But like I say, finance can be applied to our individual decision, like our life cycle. So you can see you need finance knowledge in your life cycle. So education, right? When you are a student, you need to make a decision about your education. So for me, education involves finance decision, right? And when you grow up, then you need to make a decision on car and house. Again, you can see your decision how to raise the money, how to use the money, right? When you go for retirement, again, you need to make a decision about your money. So like a business and individual, we need finance to make a decision, right? For each stage. So why finance is important? On this slide, I'd like to discuss the relation between finance and non-finance subject. Let's focus on accounting and economics, all right? So accounting and finance, they are all about money. But the key difference between accounting and finance is time. Right, so let me show you this my idea about accounting versus finance, right? So this is the timeline. Today, 0, today, all right? So accounting is to deal with the money in the past, all right? Or you can say accounting is to record the money. Finance is to deal with the money in the future. So in finance, our focus is how to make the money, right? Of course, we might lose the money. Therefore, risk is a key in finance, all right? you can see the difference between accounting and finance. So in finance, we focus on money in the future, and we pay attention to the risk of the money, all right? Economics, right? Economics and finance are related, all right? This is my understanding about the difference between economic and the finance. Think about the stock price, right, of the individual firm or individual company. So the stock price of individual company might change due to the company itself. If the company make money, it's doing good, the stock price will go up. Doing bad, the stock price go down. The other reason is the change is due to the market or the industry. The whole market is bad. For example, right now, I think the whole market is not good, right? The macroeconomic condition, we have someone is making a lot of problem to everyone, like Donald Trump. He's a very important person, right? So economics will focus on whole economy or whole industry or the market. In finance, our focus is a decision by an individual company, right? Both of them are important. I mean, if I'm a financial manager, I not only focus on the performance of my company, I also need to pay attention to the whole market, the whole economy, all right? So economy and finance are related, right? Even you are a finance person, you have to understand the economics, the market, all right? And the finance and the management. For the management, we have salary, hiring new staff, and the paying bonus. Again, you can see they are about finance decision, right? Marketing, 4P, product, price, and promotion, right? Price and promotion are related to finance. So overall, I just want you to know finance is important, even though you will not major in finance, right? Finance can help you study in non-finance subject, all right? So for me, finance is like the blood in our body. So finance will, I hope after the class, finance will change you how or what to think or to do, all right? Okay, we finished the first topic, although we still have 20 minutes, but I'd like to go to the next topic. We want to select 3 class representatives, right? Then we can do the attendance recording, right? So it's the first day. I don't want to go faster, right? So you can see how I lecture the paper, and you are welcome to provide me with any feedback. All right. So next topic, class representative. It's a big class, so we hope to have 3 volunteer students. So any student want to help us? Please raise your hand. Yeah. By the way, I want to let you know, this could be good for students. I am a finance person. I always think about the benefit when I do something. I know the uni will give you the certificate to represent your contribution to the class, and you can add this credit to your CV resume. I think it's very good, like your leadership achievement, right? So thank you for your help. And to invite me too. Oh, yeah, we have many. Thank you very much. Thank you. So please go to me, approach me after the class. I need to have your name and your student ID, right? Then I will give you the hyperlink of the unit. You can enter your information to the website. All right. So thank you. So we finished the class representative election. We have one more thing to do is the attendance recording. So give me a few minutes. I will turn on my Moodle page. share. Okay, student, you can now use your cell phone to scan the QR code and enter your attendance today. Online student, I also share the QR code screen with you. All right, I hope it can work. It can work? Very good. Any question? So if you finish your attendance recording, you are free to go. And I will see you on Friday. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Yeah. Me.